Sonnet 2. When 40 winters shall besiege thy brow, and dig deep threshings in thy beauty's field, and thy youth's proud liverly so gazed on now, will be a tattered weed of small worth held. Then being asked, where all thy beauty lies, where all the treasure of thine lusty days, to say within thine own deep sunken eyes, were an all-eating shame and thriftless praise. How much more praise deserved thy beauty's use, if thou couldst answer, this fair child of mine, shall sum my count and make my old excuse, proving his beauty by succession of time. These were to be new made when thou art old, and see thy blood warm when thou feelst it cold. Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake darling buds of May, and summer's least had too short a date. Sometimes two hot eyes of heaven shine, and often his gold complexion deemed. And every fair from fair sometimes decline, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe and eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Sonnet 27. Weary with joy I haste me to my bed, the dear response of limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head, to work my mind when body's works expired. For then my thoughts from far where I abide, intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking at darkness which blinds to see, save that my soul's imaginary sight present thy shadow to my sightless view, which like a jewel hung in gauzy night, make black nights beauteous and her old face new. Lo, by day my limbs, by night my mind, for thee and for myself no quiet find. Sonnet 116. Let me not into the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when its alteration finds, or blends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it's an ever-fixed mark, that looks on tempestuous and never shaken. It's a star to every wandering bark, whose words unknown, although his height be taken. Love's no time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor any man ever loved. Sonnet 126. O thou, my lovely boy, who, in thy power, dost hold time's flicker glass, his sickle hour, who haste by waning grown, and therein show'st thy lover's withering as thy sweet self growest. If nature's sovereign mistress overrack, as thou goest onwards, still will pluck thee back. She keeps thee to this purpose, that her skills may time disgrace and Richard's minutes kill. Yet fear her, O thou minion of her pleasure, her author, though delayed, answered must be, and her quietus is to render thee.